Hello everybody, it's your mama's Nuggets, but you can call me Nuggets, and welcome back to some modded Minecraft Enigmatica 6. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic and ready to play some Minecraft. Hope you guys are too. Over my shoulder I made another set of armor. It's made out of cardboard. I thought it was funny. It looks like cardboard, I guess. I don't know. Kinda does. Kinda looks like it. But, hi, how's it going? Alright, let's get going. What's happening, Comet? Hi, Comet. So, I have done a little bit of stuff. I did this. Just put some pillars up, made an archway. I've done a bit of work upstairs in the blood magic room. Changed some things around and finished some things. This stuff here is all gonna have to go somewhere else, and I have an idea of where to put it, which we can get to later as well. But I want to get some of the quests done today. I also made this. It's an arcade. I didn't think it was like a big thing, so it was actually really cheap to make. I made that. It's pretty neat. You can actually, I guess later on you'll be able to play Breakout, because it's not there right now, but you can play Snake. Which I thought was kind of cool. Playing a video game inside a video game. It's very, I don't know, fourth wall or something. But yeah, it's just regular old Snake. I've gotten, I don't know, 20 something is the score. I did play it once. So you get 1 point for every time you eat, or your snake eats one of the things. Getting a little tough. What'd you do on stream today, Nuggets? I played Snake on Minecraft. You did what? Actually, I think that is my high score right there. Crushed it so far. Getting tough. Oh, I meant to go up, not down. 34, whatever. So it's kind of neat. Something different. I also made travel anchors. So instead of running... Oh, and I made a clock. And I put the Minecraft clock because it doesn't tell me AM or PM. It just goes to 12s. So it's noon now. But I made travel anchors, as you can see. Stand on it. See them? So we've got enchanting area, we got the portal, we got the wither killing room, mob farm, kitchen, pneumatic area, blood magic area, and a wand. So now I don't have to run all over the place. And I did this too. I just, I don't know, threw together a wall. Like I said, I have changed this. It said in the thing I read that this life essence, or which it also says definitely isn't blood, is a higher modifier, so I switched out the lava for that. I've thrown some grass and some flowers and some bushes down, so you know this thing works pretty well. And I went and as we killed a bunch of withers, the next layer of your altar here is out one block all the way around, and then it has these little cube things, 2x2s, and a beacon in the center. So I put some of these guys up and I did all of that. So we have our top tier blood magic altar now, and I've moved some things around. Now the book said in the, let's see, what do we have left in here? Nothing. Oh wow. The book said that if you had the Tartaric gem in your inventory and just right clicked or sneak right clicked on this thing, you'd chip off little pieces. It does not seem to be that way, especially when you look up top. It just says fully grown and you need a pickaxe, so you have to break it, or at least that's what I've found you have to do, and then it grows back. So I did that once already. Let's see, here it is. Let's also grab our kniff because we can, and fill this guy up again. Make sure it's all, yeah, there we go. Almost 60 buckets. So this thing's full. We've got a lot of blood. I mean, probably not enough to do everything we want to do, but you know. Anyhow, on to the quest, because we need to go down here. After collecting the gem, which was the only thing we needed for this, we can now get more gems and then move on. There's 2 more quests here and 2, so there's 4 quests here altogether. Should be pretty easy. I didn't do anything there, and didn't do anything here, which definitely haven't done anything in any of these or that, this. I did make this, make an everlasting upgrade so that your backpack and everything goes with you. Did that, didn't realize it was a thing. Tools, didn't do, oh, I did get a miner's helmet, I collected that one. So there's a bunch of other stuff left in here to do. I don't think there's anything left to collect. Could be wrong. Nope. Well, that's about it. So we're going to try and finish this today. So you have to make one of each one of these guys. But with the new will crystals that have been created, new abilities may be granted to your tools. First, a Tartaric gem must be prepared, either freshly created or by draining all the will from it in the crucible. Next, burn a few of a single type of will in a crucible in a chunk without any will present. Okay. Finally, place a hellfire forge in this chunk and use it to reabsorb the will into the Tartaric gem. Its color will change to match the color of the will that was absorbed. Special gem in your inventory. Right-clicking with any sentient tool will shift its attunement to that of the gem, thus granting that tool's abilities of that will type. Don't really understand that, but I suppose we'll find out. Let's see. So we're gonna need, we have these, but now we need to get this. So we gotta figure out how to get those. Oh, apparently we got an Eye of the Blaze and an enchanted book with piercing and garbage. We got garbage. It's fantastic. Let's see what this thing tells us about the will. Demon will aspects. Oh, what's that? An excellent idea. Not only has it proven most useful in empowering rituals, you have also successfully condensed it into a crystal. You have done that. You're wondering what your next turn your eye next. These crystals feel somehow blah blah blah. A certain ritual may help coax them out into purer forms. Resonance of the facet crystal ritual in action. Now we have crystal as will. Now I need to figure out how to do this. So raw will increases damage, attack speed. Sheer corrosive will attacks with a chance to apply poison to your foes. Increases damage for vengeful. Raw will. Okay, so I can put this into this thing. Alright, so if I take one of these guys and put them on here, it goes back into the atmosphere. Fair enough. So this has got nothing in it. Put it in here. That's not what I wanted to put in there. Oh, now it's gaining will. For raw will. Okay. So I have to go and get different types of stuff, different types of will to make different crystals. So let's grab all the will out of the place, I guess. So I guess we need to go and kill something? In a chunk without any will present. Finally, place Hellfire Forge in this chunk and use it to reabsorb the will into the gem. Its color will change to match the color of the will that was absorbed. So, either freshly created or by draining all the will from it in a crucible. A single type of will in the crucible. But how does one get the will? Gem part of the new crystals that have been added to create the abilities may be granted to our tools. First, the gem must be prepared. In a chunk without any will present. But how do you get the will? So how do you get the different types of will? It doesn't tell me. This tells me what they do, that's fine. This tells me what their flavors of it are. Can be burned in the crucible, sure, however they also change your tool. Fantastic. So, do you have to do this? Certain ritual may help coax them out into purer forms. So we need to make a dusk diviner. So splits apart a well-grown raw crystal cluster into several aspect crystal clusters for additional setup information. See the next page. For information about aspect will, see aspect will. So that tells me what I have to do. Aspects of will. So we need to make that and put it in a chunk. Alright, how on earth do I get this will into usable forms? Well, the answer is simple. Place the empty Tartaric gem into the forge, the same chunk as the Demon Crucible, then feed the Demon Crucible the will crystals of the desired aspect. Still doesn't really tell me. Aspect of the largest amount of will you're carrying. So you have to get the will. I mean, I understand now, I guess, that you have to make these other types of will, and that's how you get. When you make these other ones, you can put those in this thing, the Demon Crucible, and it'll go up into the chunk, and then you can put it into your tartar gem. And then your sword will use that. So can I put my sword in here? How do I make you get rid of your will? Might have to do some research and figure out how to do this before we can finish that. But I guess need to make 4 more bloodstone bricks before I can get this thing to work. So bloodstone bricks were for those. So I need 4 bloodstone bricks, and it was these and stone. And these are imbued slates into this guy here. So do I have imbued slates left? I do not. Alright. Unless they're under something else. Nope. Alright, so we should be able to do this relatively easily. Let's just make these all into imbued slates. Down over here and charge our knife up. Dooby-doo. So I suppose in order to put a mob farm underneath this thing, we're gonna need to clear the pneumatic craft out underneath it. And then eventually we'll need to change a bunch of these runes into the rune of sacrifice instead of the self-sacrifice ones, which is what most of them are right now. That, give the most amount of essence, life essence, from me. Let's see. Let's move this thing about. Now, I don't understand how you can push. So how can you get this thing to work? There we go. There we go. Alright. So I think that took all of the essence into that. It's not really... Is it? Not really keeping up. But they're reinforced now, so imbibed or whatever. These imbued slates are next. So that's pretty good. I don't think that'll take too long to change. We should see some sparkles. There we go. That's what we needed, was those. And then we can take those and put them in here. Oh look, we got 2 that time. We need these guys to make these guys. Just get whatever this gives us. Keep 5 of those for later, just in case we need them. 8 of those. Let's grab some stone. That's all I should need, right? And there we go, that quest is done. Take that. And now we need this. So, oh, that'd be good. Generally harvest demon will crystals in the area, dropping them onto the ground nearby. So faster crystal facilitates the growth of specialized crystals. So we need to make this guy, which is block of coal to get this. So we need 2 of those. So 2 blocks of coal, 2 demonic slates. So we need to put 2 slates back in this guy. And then wait for those. There we go. And while that's happening, we need 2 blocks of coal. Do that too. 2. There we go. Doo-doo. So I'm kind of happy. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. I'm sure I have. But my office, which is where I'm... There we go, demonic slates. Which is where I'm recording the... or streaming this and doing everything else that I do, is generally ridiculously warm in the summer. Most of the time, actually, other than the winter one. And I had the windows open most of the time. That should have given me 2. It did. Sweet. So now I can do you. As soon as I find my other stick. Did I throw it in the... Is it over here? Stick. There you are. And stick. Bam. Quest complete. Epic reward. Which was... I don't see anything. Gave me more runes of capacity? That's not very epic. Whatever. Throwing stuff in the bag. So now we only have these 2 left. So, in order to get ready for those, what we're gonna have to do is go downstairs and take care of our Enigmatica stuff. Easy enough, right? We also need to make some food. Alright. So, kind of excited to... I love this thing. Show you how I can, or what I chose to do for our Enigmatica stuff. Farm. We need some food that's got a lot of stuff in it. Like, I can't make this, unfortunately, because I would like to. But I don't think there's anything else that has 4 things in it. Can I make shepherd's pie? I probably could. Let's go make some shepherd's pie. I have milk in here. That's rice. That's melons. There's some milk. Take those. Some mutton chops. Might be in the system already. So need some potatoes and some onions. Onions. And potatoes. What's in here? Wheat, rice, pumpkins, melons. I don't think I have any potatoes growing, but that's fine. That's easy to fix. Let's see. Potato. Potato. Oh, we've got 200. Good enough. Let's do that. And then what else do we need? So, are there mutton? Are there? Is there? There's 55 of them. I mean, I guess that'll make some anyhow. Alright, I don't want to click this button over and over again. It sucks. Where's the milk? There. That. Just throw you in there as well. And then we can craft some of you right here. 20. Okay. About 10. Missing 20 onions. Oh. 10. Bam. Shepherd's pie. Oh wow. Do you cut it? So you put it down, and you can pick it back up. Can I cut it on the cutting board? Get slices of shepherd's pie? Guess not. Can I put you in here? Guess not. Well. Alright. Fine. Now that I'm confused. So, what we're going to do with our pneumatic craft stuff is we're going to put it into what's it called? Tiny? Nope. So I don't remember what it's called, but they have that. Maybe it's called Pocket Dimension? Nope. Is that what this is? It's Pocket Computer. There's other dimensions, and I don't remember what mob is called. Could have swore we had the thing in here with the mini dimensions. I remember seeing it in a mod list, but compact machines, that's what it is. So you could make, is it that what it is, right? Yeah, that's what it is, because you can shrink yourself and then go inside this thing. So let's see. We can make this guy, right? Whatever a field projector is. Let's just make all these things. So we'll make you 4 of them, apparently. Now, how do you make these big ones? I can't make any of them. What would the point be of having this in here then? Is there a book? Do you have to build it? I don't know. No, I guess not. So, if they were going to disable them, what did they put them in the pack for? What does this do? Probably have to give it power. Come here. Let's go over here. Put you down, and then I put one of you guys on top of this. Do you have power now? I don't know what it does. Alright. I'm learning that anyway soon. Solid component and unbreakable for non-creative players. So I can't make any of this. I can make a personal shrinking device though. Why I would want to if I can't do anything else is beside me, but let's make one of those anyhow. Compact machines. Oh, okay. Mechanic of this mod. They allow you to build large rooms in a single block space connected to the outside world. In various sizes range from this. You can use tunnels to connect the outside. That's what I want to do. You can enter a compact machine by right-clicking with a personal shrink device. Okay. So this is what I want to do. But I don't know how. So I can craft the shrinking device. I don't know why these moved. I can craft the shrinking device. There's tunnels that are good to have. But how do you make the machines? Because I wanted to take and put one of them in this. That's what I wanted to do. I don't get it. I guess we'll just throw these in our backpack and maybe it'll get implemented at some point in time. And so then we just have to do something else. Well, that was the idea, was to learn how to do compact machines and then put all this jazz into a compact machine. Like you could put this whole thing into one little block, because I know I've seen them before, seen people use them, and then I could have an input and an output. So I could have the compressor in there with probably some sort of power source, maybe, I don't know if I can use logs or not, but maybe a tree or something in there. Or something. Actually, I could have two inputs. I could have an input here and an input there, and then an output on this side. And I could hook this thing up so that any item I wanted would go in through here, and then I could just power the whole thing from there if I needed to. And output would come out here. It would take up a lot less space, and I could put them anywhere, really. So that was the general idea, but apparently it's not going to work currently. So let's move on to some other stuff that I wanted to do. Well, we've gotten blood magic done for the most part. Ars Nouveau. A few more things we could do in that. There's a lot of little things that we could do all over the place. Mechanism, we've got most of this stuff done. Pressurized reaction chamber, always craft one of those. That should be easy enough. I guess we'll do that. We're gonna just do a couple of quests, and then I think what we should do after that is look for the end. So that's what we're missing. Make one of those, throw that in there. And then make 2 of these guys. And then make that. Shwoop. Thank you, we'll take that. How rare? It's energy upgrades, that's not rare at all. Alright. So you can use that to make HDPE with these machines. Make a gas burning generator just because it's a quest. Is it this one? Nope. Quantum entangled porters would be nice. We'd think the generators would be out together. But they're not. I don't want to type you in because I'm, oh, here it is. Because I'm lazy. Gas burning generator, done. Take that. Hey, we got a quantum entangle. Well, we got 2 quantum entangled porters. That's pretty cool. That'll be helpful. If we set those up. Nice. Alright, so that's a couple more of those quests. Make HDPE. Plastic used for advanced machinery. I really don't feel like going into the advanced part of mechanism, so might just stop that right there for now. Because if I go into it, and I'm just gonna make myself actually go into it, and it looks like they set this up in a way that will show you how to make everything here so that you can make fizzle fuel and stuff, which will then go into these, because you make polonium, and then you make plutonium, and with that you'd get your reactors going so that you could make the armor and stuff from mechanism. But then I didn't have no reason to wear any other armor, so we're gonna skip that. I guess for now. We don't need to do, I mean, there's more to do here. We could do that. Let's go do a pressurized, let's go take care of the spawner thing. Get out of here. That's something we can do fairly easily. So let's make a compressor. Compressor and an advanced compressor, and then we'll run over nowhere here, and I do want to make that too. We might do that just for fun at some point, maybe today. Might make the I think it's over here. I need that. The elevator. Because it would be fun to make an elevator just for the heck of it. But anyway, let's grab some pressurized pipes. Do I have any? I do not. Oh, it's a tube. That'd be why. Let's grab a couple of those. We'll grab some coal. It's way more than I needed. Alright, so we should be able to extract the spawner. So to begin, prepare the area around the spawner for a fight. Disabling it with torches or by hacking it are recommended. It's fine. Place the extractor on top, connect it to a vacuum pump so we need a vacuum pump. Alright, so we can make another one of those as well. That is this guy. Let's make 2 of these. Make 2 of these. Make 1 of those. Alright, so now we can do that, do that, do that. Sweet. Alright, so let's go down and vacuum ourselves a spawner. Nothing weird about that. It's this way. That's where we found spawners. Because we picked one up. I could have just taken one of the ones out of the box, I suppose, but eh. Torch. Sure. Hi. Go away. Alright. Alright, so if we set up a compressor, I guess we'll put it here. And now this guy is going to need to be here. Nope. Here. And then do that to here, to here, and there. And then if we put this guy on there, that should be all we need to do. So now as that pressure gets high enough, it should do that. Alright, so let's see. The extractor only works while players nearby, so stay close. As it works, mobs will be forcibly spawned in the area. Now slow down as more mobs accumulate in the area. Prepare for large waves of mobs, easy enough. When all the process has finished, sneak and right click the extractor with a pneumatic wrench to avoid the need to charge from scratch the next time. Oh, okay. So pneumatic wrench. Logistics, applicator, pneumatic wrench, yeah. So supposedly we're gonna have to fight people. Let's get some of this out of the way. That way when it starts happening I can see. But if so. Any dark spots? Don't see any. Alright. Excuse me? Oh. Get out of here. Don. Interesting. He was a named guy. Don's reinforced ornate breastplate of latent magic. Looked like a helmet to me. Let's do this so I don't have to worry about it. Deal with it. Alright. So is that thing spinning yet? Alright, it's spinning. So whenever this thing starts working, get these things out of the way. So those are annoying. Oh goodness. Oh. Can I make another one of those? Of course not. I can go back and get one though. That's for sure. Let's see, we'll take you out of there. Oh, it was way max pressure 5. So what, it needs to go up and not down? Oh, that's way too high. I don't want that to blow up. So it needs to stay at like 1. Can I get one of these regulator things? This one. 4 on one side. Yeah, give me that. Alright. Make 2 of these. Make 2 of these. Make 1 of these. And then so if I did this, and this shouldn't ever get. Alright. So keep the pressure at. So this needs to get to -1. 1.2. This is supposed to. I mean, that shouldn't blow up with this on. So I wonder what. I don't even know why this is still running, but let's see. We can do for now this, just so I can get back and forth. Do that, and we'll go with. There's a travel anchor right there. It's too far away. Alright, well. It's worth an idea, but I can do something else. Out of the way. Need a bowl? Seriously? So that's what you have to do with it? Alright. Now I can get bowls. Oh. Well, that's cool. Alright, so that's at 2. And you're not getting any higher. Oh. It's fine. So then I can just eat this, right? And they stack. Oh, that's good. We're gonna do that. So, home. While I'm here, goals. I didn't know how this worked. That's pretty cool, though. They only stacked to 16, but now we've got plate of shepherd's pie, which is awesome. You can go away. So what do I need to do? I need to make another one of those guys. I need to make this, which is gold redstone, and this dude over here. Easy enough to do. One gold to 2 redstone. So we'll just take that and this, and just throw those in there. You have fuel, right? Yep, you're just off. So the plus side is at 4 something, the minus side is less. Isn't there a regulator around here? Maybe not. Maybe we use the other compressor, which is over here. This guy. So this should make, if that ever goes in there, a bunch of those. Yeah, there we go. Like it had enough pressure, it should poop them all out. There we go. We made a bunch of those. So now I can use those to make another one of these. And then we can use that to make another one of these. Let's just make sure. I don't ever have to do that again. For a while. Alright. Back. Perfect. Alright, so put this guy on here. And then put so whatever. I forgot that's what I brought this other thing for. Alright. Well, that should build up there. And then turn this down where it needs to be. Eventually. We can just get some. Can I click on you? I can't. Let's just grab some security upgrades. I don't have to worry about that either. This, make 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. Make 3 of those. We'll put 1 in here. Okay. We can put 1 in here. We can put 1 in here. Now that shouldn't blow up. What can I put in here? Increase the air capacity. That's the only thing I can do. Adding volume will increase the air that can be stored, causing a pressure drop. Removing grades will keep the pressure constant. Well, Upgrades. Security upgrade, speed upgrade, volume upgrade. Well, it's working now. So this should get down here. And then actually work. Without blowing up. So it's got to get to -0.5. So we've got a little while. Can I make any speed upgrades? I have 2. Just do that. Can I make any more? No, because that's back. It's back at the base. Just throw these guys in here because I don't think I'll need any of those. Alright. So you may or may not have noticed that we started the stream an hour, well, quite a bit early today. Which, you know, is fine. I have some things that I have to do. Comet, you still there? If you are, can you hear my air conditioner? I think I interrupted myself in the middle of that. That's one of the 2 things that I got for my birthday. Got an air conditioner for the room so that it's not ridiculously hot in here anymore, because this office would be, I mean, I would be in here with shorts and a t-shirt on, vents all open and everything else, and I'd be sweating my butt off, fans on and stuff, and the rest of the house would be 74 degrees, and I had a thermometer in here at one point in time, it was 89, while the rest of the house, I don't know, it just isn't, it faces the sun, it's directly hit by sunlight all day, and this room is just terrible. So now I have nice. Now I have an air conditioner, which is great. And then my mom sent me some money, and I used said money to buy speakers. Something that I've never really had for this. I think, well, I did have speakers. I had cheap speakers for my computer. Not that the ones that I bought weren't cheap, because they are. Very cheap, actually. I didn't know all this was up here. So I had some Logitech speakers that were like $15 or something like that. That I believe the girlfriend got from like a convenience store years ago, that I could use on I used on my laptop. And I went out and bought, I believe they're still Logitech. Yeah, they are. A Z313 speaker system, which is not an expensive system by any stretch of the means. I think it was like 38 bucks. I hear zombies. Where are there zombies? That is the question. Yeah, I think it was... Oh, hey. Got a fancy sword. Finally starting to get our waves of stuff. Alright, so yeah, it was 38 bucks. Lapis boots, nice. Which, you know, the scheme of things isn't, as far as computer parts and stuff go, not terribly expensive. And it has Had two nice speakers and a little subwoofer, and it's crazy. I have a thing that makes you scared of me, little kid. A charm, because I didn't want to deal with little kid zombies. When do you go to? Does it tell me when it's done? Oh. That thing's getting taller. Wave upon wave, huh? Where'd you go, little kid? How far did it run? Alright, whatever. Yeah, I plugged it in and I put something on. I think actually I plugged it in. The first thing I played was Warships, World Warships. Holy crap, I had to turn everything. I had everything turned all the way up just so I could hear some stuff and everything. I had to turn it all the way down because I was shooting stuff with the battleship and the floor was shaking. My kid came out, he was like, "What the heck is going on?" I was like, "Sorry, just shot the thing." It was pretty funny. Does that mean this is... Oh, no, it's still going. Made me laugh. I was like, sweet, now, because we tend to watch videos and movies and stuff, how far away does this little kid run? Do I have to kill you? Hey, look, it's done now. I think they're below it. But alright, so you get a dungeon spawner core. A beauty heart of a spawner, place it in a pressurized spawner to spawn the mobs from the essence it contains. Spawner cores extracted from vanilla spawners contain the pure essence of a single creature, but a vacuum trap can be used to build cores with multiple essences, which is pretty cool. So now if I take you, I can... Alright. Yeah. I didn't know I could do any of that. Sweet. Alright. So did that finish that quest? Tasks, did this. Now we have to make a pressurized spawner. We're one step closer though, and I got a carrot. Nice. Home. Yeah. Let's do stuff in here. Hello. Room of happiness. Look, I even got a zombie egg. Won't need that anytime soon, I hope. Nice. And a potato. Alright, so pressurized spawner. That's it? Swoop. Alright, there we go. Epic loot box, we got PCBs. Fantastic. And now we can make a vacuum trap. So we've got a spawner core. Now we need this. Easy enough. It's kind of cheap. Where are you, little Ghostbusters looking thing? So, I believe with these... There we go. Become famous? You're famous, guy! You're famous there, No77. Whatever your name is. You're absolutely famous. You are the most famous person that has gotten banned for the channel today. There we go. Legendary loot box. All right, let's go over here. Let's put all this jazz in here. So that we can see what we get from our legendary box. Yeah. And not get it confused with anything else, because I want to know how legendary it is. Legendary. It is one printed circuit board and some programmable puzzle pieces. Well, I mean, not terrible, I suppose. Not great, but not terrible. Alright. So that completes that whole line. But this thing here. Not every mob is readily available from natural spawners. Thankfully, there's a way of recreating the magic of the spawner core. Use the vacuum trap. Hook the vacuum trap up to a vacuum pump and pull out all the air volume, blah blah blah. Multiple mob types can be stored in a core. So sneak and right click the charge grab with a wrench to pick it up. Now place it down near most any mob. Sneak and right click it with an empty hand. Open it. Nearby mobs will be sucked in and can be added to the core. A core with only one mob in it was still valid, but the trap works more efficiently if it has memory essence in the internal tank, meaning it takes fewer mobs to completely fill it. Whatever. Random mobs might be released from a core by sneak right clicking from the ground, allowing for easier transportation of mobs. So I can actually use it to transfer mobs around too. Well, that's pretty neat. So that was fun. Got that line done there. Pretty sure I can make that. Let's see. Finish that quest while we're at it. What the heck was it? Make a universal sensor. Right there. There we go. Universal sensor. Highly flexible device which can monitor a wide selection of block, entity, and world conditions and emit a redstone signal as needed. Nice. So I guess if I wanted it to tell me when it's raining, it would do that. But that finishes that line. Let's get these two things. We got a GPS tool and a block tracker upgrade. Fantastic. Don't care about either one of those. Biodiesel is easy. This is nothing. And then half of these we could actually do as well. Logical path forward. Let's see. Pretty sure I can make that, can I? I have some. What do I need? Oh, I need 8 of them. Alright, so make 4 more. Easy enough, right? Bam. What? What am I missing? Oh, logistics core. Make 2 of those. Make that, make that. There we go. And wow. So that's gonna need those bricks. Alright, where's the thing I'm trying to click on? There it is. It needs reinforced brick tile, which is reinforced bricks, which is reinforced stone, which is that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry. So we've got reinforced stone. Now we need reinforced bricks. Oh, they were in the wrong. How does that give me stone brick? There we go. That's what I want. That's neat. I never seen that before. Never noticed that thing before anyhow. That. And now do that. There we go. That's done, which gives us Logistical frame modules. Easy peasy. Make a reinforced chest. We have one. I don't know what this is. Alright. That. Fluid tanks. Make 2 small fluid tanks. I'm pretty sure I already have those. Tank. There we go. 2 small fluid tanks. Gives me a gold one. Whatever. Let's see. Make omnidirectional and liquid hoppers. Hopper. Let's get all this junk out of my inventory. Alright. Let's grab that. Wonderful. Smart chest. Advanced version of reinforced chest features a larger inventory per slot item type and quantity filtering. Ranged item collection and the ability to push and pull items. What? It's got... So I don't need ender hoppers anymore? Give me this. Make that. Make this. Note this. So a hopper, another chest, and a card. Take this. And what? Printed circuit board. Conveniently, there's one of those here. And actually, yeah. Unassembled PCBs here. Now, don't you have to... How do you print those? I don't remember. Uses... That's all you do with it. Make those things. Make the thing now. Give me this. Alright. Now, what do? Blast-proof chest, which preserves its contents when broken. Slots can be individually filtered, and each side can be configured to push or pull items. Are you kidding me? You can upgrade it and filter it somehow. And slot interaction. Oh, filtered slot, adjust items. Dispenser upgrade, you can magnet upgrade it. Centered. So 3x3. You can range upgrade it. So you don't even need an ender hopper, you just need one of these chests. Push and pull modes. So you can tell where you want it to push or pull from. Huh. Isn't that fancy? Neat. You are neat. I approve. Just gave me this preview area. I don't see the area in which it would preview. Do I have to pressurize it? I don't think I do. Let's see, magnet upgrade. Magnet upgrade installed, configured, absorb nearby items in the world as if there's no inventory present on that side. So there is no inventory. Default range is 3, centered 2 blocks from the side in question. So what if I go here? No action. Pushing items, pulling items, no action. understand. I don't see where the range is. So, how you do? Smart chest. You don't get it. Oh, you can change these two. Turn the filter off or on. Redstone behavioral, always on. How do? I don't understand what that is. So let's make, do we have any range upgrades anywhere? Dispenser upgrade, volume upgrade, lock tracker upgrade, speed. Let's see, range upgrade, volume dispenser, item, entity, block, speed, item, coordinate, range upgrades. Thought I might have some, what the heck? It's fine, make some bows. Do I even have any in here? I don't, that's probably a good thing. Let's take a bow. Wasn't that what it needed? Oh. That's coordinator. I don't want that. I want this. There we go. So let's see. You go here. I can give you 4. Now show. Still don't see anything. I don't get it. So why would I answer suspected spam from California? Silly phone. I don't know. Neat altogether. Or neat all the same. I don't want that there. I want that there. Oh, I put that there. Goggles, and I can put something on my head too. Charm for the head. Let's see. And then if this is back, its body. What can I put on here that's any good? Antler headdress. Protects your knowledge. Otherworldly goggles. Oh, I can put that there, huh? A crown. Oh, that does. The Spectre. Britannia stuff. Things that will never happen. I can put that on. Novelty drinking hat. Do I even have one of those? Nope. Whatever we have, it'll be down here. There should be an obsidian skull in here somewhere. A couple of them, for that matter. I wonder what you can put on your back too, or chest. What's that thing? Doesn't look like there's. That's neat looking. Anything you can put on here. which is fine. I don't really need an upgrade for it, but there we go. At least we can put this guy on. It said head. Oh. So what's the one that? This. No. This. I can make one. Fair enough. You can go away. Make that. Thanks. What's it do? Grants immunity to burning and 50% resistance to fire damage, does not protect against lava. It's fine, I don't really need you to protect me against lava. Still don't know anything goes on. Oh, maybe it's just put body instead of chest. What? What can I get for these? Care. Sildar, thank you very much for the sub, bud. How you doing? Defense from magical attacks. Characters instead. Increase jump height, negate fall damage. Another day, another dollar. I hear you. Maybe this is the good one. Which I need this to make. That needs spectral silt, which needs, I don't know what that is. Disintegration tablet, which is, I could make this. Alright, let's make this. Why? Just because I can. Let's see, I'm missing diamond block. Of course I am, why not? I'm missing a shield, because why would I have made a shield so far? And am I missing that? I am. Missing those. Missing that. Craft dungeon loot item. Spectral silt. Let's see, does it break? What things can make this? Emeralds, that. And I could pretty much break any of those things. Alright. Well. Instead. Well, let's just try it. Does it break that? Does not. Alright. So we've got diamonds. Give me this. Not as many as I would like to have, but enough to do that. This, that. That's more than enough of that. Alright. Now make this. And now make this. What? Oh. I used it. Alright, there we go. Grants immunity to knockback when held or equipped in a curio slot, which is fine. Fire and immunity to knockback. Fire resistance, immunity to knockback, mostly negative. Held or in a curio slot. Can I make this? No. Make this? No. So this is the only one I can make. It's fine. So, use that. You. There. I don't know how it shows it, but it doesn't matter. Alright. Work smarter, not harder. So we got this whole line done. I could finish this, but which only needs biodiesel, which is relatively easy to make. I mean, all I need to do is put some ethanol and plant oil together in a fluid mixer. Wonder what we can do with that. Probably make TNT. Should be easy enough. I believe I've already made ethanol. Vegetable oil I have. And vegetable oil is another easy one that I could make. Because it's just plants inside of one of these guys, which is relatively easy. Could swear I made that one, but that's easy to do. I don't really care about that. We finished this? No, we didn't, because we have to get these guys, which I don't know how to do yet. Let's see. We can probably blow through these quests really quick. So, item frame. Got that. Need to make this. A stack limiter, which I believe is from Pretty Pipes. So we can do that. There's that. Stack limiter. Make that guy. Bam, 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 bam. Quest done. Give me that. Speed modules, sure. Which one do we need? 3, the regular ones. Make 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Make 3 of these. What? Of all the things to be missing. Sure. There's that. I don't need this. Oh, we got ender pearls from somewhere. And honey bottles. Nope. Dang, still didn't make it. Make 3 of these. There's 3. Make 3 of these. Done. Thank you. I'll take that. Pipe preserver. Pressurizer. Words. Words are difficult sometimes. Oh, here it is. What's this do? Just go item speed. The entire pipe number requires that. Alright. Can I yeesh? Okay, make one of those. I don't have any Invar. Why would I have Invar? Invar is iron dust and nickel dust. That I can do. What's this? Flask of adrenaline. Ooh. That's nice. Alright. Go down. Let's see. Crusher. Nickel. And iron. Nickel. And iron. Alright. And now we can make, well, I need 2 of these guys as well. So I need 1 of those to make 1 of those. And I need that for this. So I need Invar again. Iron, nickel. That's fine. Make that. Go upstairs. Is there? No. Well, I guess we'll just do that. There we go. Now we have Invar. So let's make some Invar nuggets. That looks good. Let's make 3 of those. We need 2 of these. Electrum. How does one make electrum? Gold and silver. That's right. Easy to do. Down here again. Let's see. Stack of gold. Stack of silver. Stack of gold. Stack of silver. And we can make electrum. Iron. And we can cook the electrum. And now we can make, we need 2 of these guys. So that's fine. Let's make 2 of these. There we go. And now back to what I was doing, which is making invert gears. 2 of those. Have that. Make this. 10 gear, fine. Now make this. And now make this. Bang. Quest done. Thank you. The heck did you just give me? Oh. Got a reinforced chest somewhere too. And a bunch of nuggets of things. And some garbage we're never going to use. Alright. Let's see. Item routing. So we need 3 low retrieval, 3 low extraction. Low retrieval. Need 3 of these. We're just going to make 6 of these. I mean, a stack. You know what? Make a stack of those too. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 low retrieval, which is this one. This one. So what is that? Servers? Okay. Weird. Sure. Make 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Done. Thank you. Take that. What's next? A high priority and a low priority. It's pretty low on my priority. High priority, low priority. Low priority. It's just what, a lead nugget? There. Low priority. Done. High priority. Silver nugget. Done. Thank you. Give me that. And then round robin and random sorting. What did that give me? I have shulker again. Too bad I don't know what that does. Round robin. And random sorting. Swoop. That's terrible. Alright, there's those. And item terminal. You can make that. Eeeh! That's kind of expensive. You know, I don't really feel like it. I don't know what these... Alright, so we've got a bunch of these. I have an Enderman spawner rack too. That's neat. What can I do with that? You can use ender dust to make Enderium, which is thermal. I can't make an alloy kiln though. I would like to. I can make a regular kiln, but you can't make an alloy kiln with immersive. Maybe I can make it and it's just not... where's the book? The recipe's not in here. Okay. Simple machines. Nope. Heavy machines. Nope. Power, construction, resources, alloys. They certainly made this book better. This book is fantastic right now. Alloy kiln, that's what I want. Bricks and sandstone. Makes a kiln brick. Yeah, okay. So sandstone. Okay. So that's what I need to do. Let's do that. I've been trying to figure out how to do this for a while. Where is the kiln bricks? This. So I need... what? Chiseled sandstone? Okay. Sandstone. Now make 3. I need 2, 4, 6, 8. That. Where's my stupid hammer? There it is. I'll put it downstairs. Go down the ladder. I guess we'll put it over here. Eh? Nice. Ah, that's all I wanted for a while. Alright. Now, that's easy. Can I use for fuel? Because this is what I want, iron and ender dust. Do I need coal coke, or can I just use coal? Can I use you? Maybe. Alright, let's see. Iron and that. Yes. Yes! I was trying to figure out how to do this for a while and I forgot you had to craft. Forget it was a multi-block. This is what I want. Because we can use this to make cool stuff like an anvil and some garbage. But we can make boots, helmet, chains that are pointless. Why would anybody do this? A chest plate. 7 and 1. 388. This is probably better, but I wanted it for the buttons that I have to push properly. What is that? A chandelier? So that's all I can do with it? No, you can make swords with it. So leather wrapped handle, I can make that. So this is what I want. And now I can take netherite and make this. And I have netherite. I have this. So we can craft that. We're down to 18. I have 20. And what did I have to use? It's this and this together. Yes, make the things. Because if we alloy them together to make this, this will make much better armor. And it's got horns on it. Plus 20% something or their health or whatever. Is that all I can do with this? Can't use it to make weapons of any kind? You can make an anvil better. I don't know what good this is, but Jesus, that's expensive. What is thasmium? That's something that you have to get with the miner, I think. Oh, you have to just get it from the end. But see, I can take this, this, and you can get out of my inventory. Right. What I do with this? I take this, And I make chest plates out of that stuff. So we've got 12 ender pearls. I don't have any eyes of ender. I only need 4 of these. So we need 1 more. And then we can take this, right? Yes. Chest plate. Hat. So I need more. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more of that. And I think so 11 more of that. So all I have to do is crush it. Alright, so if we put it through whatever. So put only goes 1 each. Whatever. It's worth it. Give me that. Give me some of this. Alright. Let's make more of these, then we can make more of... Oh, actually we just need more of these. So that'll make 12, and I needed 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I needed exactly 12. Oh, that's perfect. Alright. Too excited. So we can come up here to this guy. We can throw this here. One of you. Oh, yeah. 3 and 1 to 4 and 3.5. 4, 3.5 to 2. So this is way better. Oh yeah, that's way better. You can go away now. Do I have... Ah! Doesn't actually have horns on it. That's a letdown. How's this look? Hey, you can actually see my face though. Cool. Alright, we can take our cardboard armor off of this. And put this on there. So we got some cool armor up here. The cardboard armor is just placeholder because I mean it's made of cardboard. I just like, where'd it go? Was more intrigued that I could make it. Who knows where it went? Who cares? It's made out of cardboard. Probably broke. Hi, give me that. I mean, I do want more because I really wanted to make the sword. Because if we did that, right, this here, and then we could make this 8.5, which 8.5 and 1.6. No, it's not as good as this one's. Whatever. We'll stick with the armor. We need boots and pants. boots, and pants. And we can put you in there. Oh, put them on. Didn't want to do that. So that's much stronger than what we had on. Maybe. I wanted to make it though. It looks cool. I thought it looked cool. Let's see. Wait a minute. What can I do with that other ingot? Can I do anything with that? Can I make the fancy sword? There's only one left. Where is it? I mean, I can't remember what it's called, so Terminite or something like this one. What can I do with you? Anything? Not without a lot of it. I can make this, or this. And this has a 7, but it also needs Terminite Blade, which requires a hammer and an ingot, which is kinda cool. It's pretty neat. I guess you can go back. Let's grab some XP, because this is off down here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Right. And you can't get anything out of there or there, so you have to use the buttons. So we come over here and we'll do this. How many bottles of XP do I have? 2,100. Couple. Wish I knew or could think of something that would spit bottles out faster. Can't think of anything though. I do know where to get more ender pearls so that we can find the end really quick. I do need to make a ranged weapon though. I don't know what to use. I would normally use a bow, but this is modded, right? So, who wants to do that? Probably better off using some sort of pistole or something. Let's see, over here. What can you do for me? Blast protection. Can't do crap for me. How about you? Projectiles again. Why are you so garbage? End veil? That I want. Because that means I can look at Enderman. And you... mana regen it is. Mana regen, protection 3. Unbreaking 4. Mana boost 5 and protection. Fantastic. So that's pretty good so far. I still think that other armor would be better. Still think that'll be better. Isn't it just... you do this? Thought you just you could. Thought you could click on it somehow and swap your whole stuff. Whatever. Does it look cool with on here? Oh, I was gonna be upset if it actually had horns on there. I wanted horns. I mean, it doesn't look all that impressive, but hey. Let's go in here. And we can go to... yeah, I used down here. That. Because Endermen spawn, other than in the end, mostly in Warped Forest. So we just have to get like 12 pearls maybe. Hey guy, where'd you go? Ice shard trinket. What's that do? Provide you with Frostwalker. Oh well, I don't ever want to use that. See invisible enemies. Since when are enemies invisible? It's more worrying than anything else. I can put this on. Which... we'll leave that on. Need to find more Endermen. Hi guy. Thank you. It's 3. Let's find some more. Hello. Ender dudes. Don't know what that noise is. That Enderman have a backpack on? What was the noise? Excuse me. I think that Enderman had a backpack on. What was he carrying? What is the noise that's over here? What biome am I in? The Warped Forest. This is actually a vanilla biome. Surrounded by modded biomes, but not important. Hello, Enderman, where are you? Oh, whatever. Doesn't hurt that bad. Yes, I am in the nether. Just trying to kill a couple of Endermen. Get some more pearls. So that we can go look for... Oh, is that what it was? Frog guy. It's a warped toad. What on earth? Did it make that noise? Because that's weird sounding toad. Sounded like a raccoon. Figured I would search out the portal. I wonder if you can make... Oh. Let's see. Is there a reusable eyeliner? Third eye, don't care. Eye of Flugel? Sounds stupid. Environmental eye, eye of blaze, eye of shulker. Still don't know what any of those things can do. Demon's eye. Guster eye? I don't know what that does either. Elder eye. So that's about it we need. I do want an eye patch though. That would be kind of cool. What? What are you staring at? If there was more room. Weird frog thing. there was more room, I'd done something. And it would have been not happy for him. Do you like that? You like that crap talk in there? Nope. Go. Go. Excuse me. Ah, nope. Got 6. Professional. Crap talker. What's up, Skeleton Bee? Looking nice and thin. Glad the diet's working for you. Hello, Toad. Come here. Come here. Up to 9. We have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, the Ender Dragon. Should be able to find one. There we go. Hey, guy. Come here. That's 11. Let's find one more guy. Go, go, go. Go. One more guy. Hero. Enderman, where are you? Do. Where you at, guys? I just need... I wanted to get to 12. We're at 11. We need to find one more. I don't like how they don't show up on the mini-map when you're in the end, or the nether. Kinda sucks. I almost hope they don't show up in the end. That would be obnoxious. It's probably a setting. But... one more dude, man. Dude, man? What is that thing? Charred bones. What can I do with this? Anything? I can turn it into a regular bone, or I can throw it in the garbage. You won. Oh, come back. Oh, gave me one. Would have liked to have gotten more. But technically that's enough. Oh, hi. Come back. Yo, let me holler at you, dog. 13. Bam. Alright, let's go find the end. Is there... I mean, what kind of ranged weaponry should we be using? Do I need it? Not really. But I hate chasing the stupid dragon all over the place. There is this. The electric bow. That one might be good. What else do we have? Not really seeing much in the way of weaponry there. I mean, I could always get some sort of drones and bring them with me. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know how to program them though. Could always make one of these. I know that they're stronger than this guy was. Alright, I can make that. Let's see. Diamond Gatling gun. I did make a diamond sniper rifle. Diamond Gatling gun might be kind of cool. I can make that easy. That's kind of neat. Fire delay. I can upgrade that. Might bring that guy with us. By might, I mean most definitely will bring that guy with us. What's this thing? Enigmatic Fortunizer? Takes gem base ore and will output the appropriate item, applying enchantment effects where appropriate, such as fortune unbreaking efficiency. Once you pitch, the operation will stop. Oh, that's interesting. So these are the bullets. Guns without roses, right? So there isn't a whole heck of a lot. Preserving gives a chance to not consume ammo. Let's see if I have any of those. Let's see. So you got preserving, sleight of hand, decreases fire delay, that'd be good too. Bullseye would also be good. Impact, bullseye, sleight of hand, and preserving. So that's what those are. Didn't know what those were before. Let's see. Wondered what bullseye did. Doo-doo. Figured it was something to do with shooting, but I don't know. Bullseye 3, that'll work. We need perseverance. I don't see any of those. So impact, got bullseye. Impact, sleight of hand. I don't see any of those. Impact and sleight of hand. Impact and sleight of hand. Let's see. Might be able to craft them. I don't know. Might even have them on something for all I know. I don't see it though. Impact or sleight of hand. Hunter's Bounty sounds neat. Impact and sleight of hand. bunch of stuff there we can take things off of. Let's see. Actually, we do need some of that. A couple of sharpnesses we could use. We can upgrade our... What's going on, Sarah? How are you? Take one of those just in case. Alright, so let's just... We've got 46 levels. Where is that? Alright. What will you give me? Sleight of hand. Been better, I'm sorry to hear that. Nature's Mend, Unbreaking 4, Sleight of Hand, and Impact 4. Can't beat that very much. How about you? You look like you give me garbage. But I'm very sorry to hear that. Soulbound and Sweeping Edge. That is the worst possible thing I could think of putting on that. Just wanted to get lucky. Bad back and your arms hurting? I'm really sorry to hear that. Leech, Instigating, Soulbound, and Cavalier. Okay, I'm alright with those. So let's take things off of... What's this thing? Breaking. Let's take the things off of this. Well, why is your arm hurting? I can understand a bad back, that, you know. That 35. How do I not have? Alright, let's take that back. In there. Yeah, what'd you do to your arm? Did take all. Take that. Stupid. Doobie-doo. Like, is it overkill? Probably a little bit. So I can make blaze bullets. I think I have some. I have 47. We're gonna need more than that. Alright, so let's make a ton of that. Because who, like, why wouldn't I? And then iron bullets. Let's make a couple stacks of those. And then blaze bullets. Okay, that works. Put you back in there. That. Alright, so, oops, let's see. We'll put capturing on there. Let's see, can we make the next level unbreaking? Nope. Oh, that's unbreaking 4? Fell down the steps ages ago and broke a piece of the end off one of your bones. Had to get the pieces surgically removed. Eesh. Ouch. I'm really sorry to hear that. That does not sound like it doesn't hurt a lot. I'm bad with words. Let's see. Luck of cheap repairing. We need to find that. I'm sure I have one in here. Does this have it? Nope. Luck of cheap repairing. This one does. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sounds horrible. So you aggravated your elbow? kind of bad back. Don't we all have bad backs? At one point in our lives. So I can completely understand that. I'm really sorry that is, you know, what's this do? Ready? Oh, that's gonna be great. And we need to go find the Ender Dragon so I can use a Gatling gun on him. Because that's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Get that out of my inventory. Let's see. You guys can go in there, along with you. I don't need that either. Are you comparing? Yes, this. Put you there, and then we'll put breaking on you. How is 35 cheap repairing? Alright, put that on. Nature's Bend, Soulbound, this has, Soulbound, it has something else. Let's see, oh, sharpness. Sharpness? Why can't I put sharpness on it? I mean, still, I would like to put unbreaking on it. Where's my bottles? So we need 35 levels to put unbreaking on it. Does this have unbreaking? It has unbreaking 5. Do I have a better unbreaking book? And then we'll go beat up this dragon guy. Mana boost, projectile, soulbound. Looting unbreaking 5 is better than unbreaking 4. How about have anyone that's higher? Another unbreaking 5. Wonder if I can make unbreaking 6. Let's find out. Can I put you guys together? No. There's probably a book for it. One of these guys down yonder. Lure, sharpness, and smite. So I could make sharpness more, but magic edge sounds neat. Itchy. Alright, well I guess we can just put somehow get cables in our inventory. Let's see, blaze powder. That. Make those 35 levels and put, I don't need this right now. I don't need this right now either. Unbreaking on this thing. And then we can go and find the end. Doo-be-doo. There we go, 35 levels. You and you. Alright. This has unbreaking on it. We've got a bunch of bullets. We've got some food. Alright. Just hold that in my hand. Get rid of the rest of these. Just because. Doo-be-doo. Alright, let's go see if we can find the end. Is it nighttime already? Of course it is. Let's go over here. Sleep. Alright. Now let's go. I really don't want to lose a bunch of these. Alright, let's go up here. Which way do we have to go? This way. Really? The first one broke? There's an Enderman in the house. He's in the house! Oh no. He's calling from in the house. Great. Classic movie. Alright, let's see. Let's go down here. Alright. Still going this way. Don't break. What the heck? Never been that unlucky. Dooby-doo. Too bad there isn't a compass. Of course I didn't look. Let's see. What's this one? Soul compass. Sounds interesting. Not really helpful, but interesting. Nope. Right. Let's get out of this. Hey, that one didn't die. So we have to go backwards, which is good if I wasn't falling down. It's around here somewhere. Nice. So, let's see if we can find where it tells us. But we're pretty close. So, somewhere right around here. I lost it. You go this way. So right here. Alright. Let's just dig down right here. Let's see. Dooby-doo. Hey, look. Boom. And we're there. Nice. Hey, look, there's a chest. Anything good? No. Whatever. Take it all anyhow. It's all mine. I can put it all in here. Let's turn this guy on. There we go. Now I don't need to worry about an inventory that's got anything in it. Really? Okay. Um, Hi. Carson the Indestructible? The Questionable. Carson the Questionable. I mean, I question you. You're just chilling out in here. Seems quite sus. Just saying, Carson. Hi. This place is... What on earth? It's confusing. Okay. Doop-doo. Weird. Weird. Hi. What you got in here? Anything? Nope. Guy, you don't want none of this. Let's see. I just gotta find one room. One room to rule them all. But mostly to provide you with a portal. And not really rule anything. Silverfish, where are you? My dog is itching and shaking and stuff. She was taking a nap. I don't think she realizes that anybody else is here yet. Which is fine, because that means she's not freaking out trying to whine and want to go everywhere. He says as the dog yawns. Already been there. Alright, let's get in here. Cells. You've been good for quite a while. Let's not start being whiny. Of course you were sleeping. Much like a child. Always the best acting when they're asleep. I can say that. I have a kid. Not that he was ever bad, necessarily. Like, not... To be honest, he never really has been. But that doesn't mean he wasn't better when he was asleep. Or better behaved when he was sleeping. He was never badly behaved, but... Once again, not the point. Where is the stupid room? Doobie-doo. I could say it because he hasn't said anything on the stream, so he's not here. Hi, pup. She woke up and she realizes she needs love. Alright, well. What's that like? my son. My son's not here, so I can I can't even remember what I said, but he didn't hear it, so it was okay. Something about him being better when he was sleeping. Something like that. It's close to what it was. I don't remember exactly. He does join the streams. I don't know if... He doesn't usually talk much, but he does join the streams. He is Gecko Boy. I could stay there. Why are there so many bats now? I hear bat. Dooby-doo. Hero. You shall die for being a bat. He shows up sometimes. I don't know. Never know when. He's an enigma wrapped in a mystery. Wrapped in a child. Hi. How does this work? That thing's fantastic. What do we got? Fire aspect, fortune 3. I don't know what that was. Speaker's making weird noises. Where's the ladder? Isn't there usually a ladder? Isn't there usually a ladder and an upstairs to these? Alright, guess not. Thought there was. Interesting. Or something. Okay. This Gatling gun is great. Makes me giggle. Yes? No. Where's this stupid portal? An Among Us texture pack? Interesting. That's kinda neat. Queen of the Size. So another one. Alright. It's not on that side. Interesting. What do you got here? Fortune again, power, Riptide, mana boost. All things I don't really need. I swear these things used to be multi-levels. Gonna sneeze 1 second. Okay, back. I'm not surprised that there's a Among Us texture pack for Minecraft. I was unaware. And that's kind of interesting. Where's the stupid door, room, thing, portal? Alright, be right back in 1 second. I gotta let the dog go downstairs. Okay. Had to let the dog out, sorry. Well, had to let the dog go downstairs and have somebody else let her out, but that's not the point. You know, there used to be a trick where you could see through walls and stuff. I wish I knew what it was, and I wish it still worked. So I could look through things. Because we've literally broken every door in this place. and gone down every stairwell and in every room, and yeah, nothing. What was that charm that made it so that you could see enemies? Maybe I can see silverfish or something. Know which direction to go in. Some sort of goggles or something. This. Phantoplasm, huh? Can I make that? I didn't find one of those, did I? Where'd it go? No. So what do you need for this? Where does one get that? I don't know what this does. Stuff that I can't do. Nature's aura. Let's see. I doubt if that's what I need. Might not be the charm that I need or want, but it's the charm that I need. That's a quest book, idiot. Let's see. Nature's thing. This one. Mechanical devices. Let's see. So everything's locked, huh? Fantastic. Powder manipulator? So all these things are locked, so it won't open unless I have the thing or learn some of the stuff. Which is not helpful. Yeesh. Huh. Interesting. I don't know how to do things. Don't know what to do. I could have swore there used to be a way to look through things. Apparently that's where we came in and it's snowing outside. Don't know where it is. And I have searched through every hallway and every doorway because I've broken every door. I hate these stupid places because they're always... That's fine. I'm fine with a maze, you know? But I hate it when you go through and go through everything, every part of the maze, and still can't find it. It drives me crazy. Let's see. I obviously didn't take those because those are cells and not the Dragon Ball Z kind of cell. It's another one of these. Nothing there. always only one door to them. Go down here, there wasn't anything down here, it just ended. That's an unfortunate place for you to fall. Cell I already looked at. This is how we got in. This is at the beginning. Door up here. Then down here, this is where that is. Get wrecked. If I could only hear some silverfish. I could be searching through this place forever. Quite honestly. Let's see. Thought I used the charm that made them not explode. Guess not. What is that? Find ancient runes. Oh, really? Hi. Ancient runes. It's a forgotten platform, huh? I mean, I forgot about it completely. What, what is this thing? Alright. There's a hallway. Some sort of jumping puzzle that I'm not going to do. I don't know what this is. Is there more down there? No. Alright. Nothing over there. Nothing more that way. What's this from? Tetra? Alright. So we've got to fly up this guy. Alright, so now we're up here. I don't understand how these runes are so ancient. Uh-huh. Do they go up anymore? No, they do not. They go this way. What is it? It's a hallway of some sort. That just ends. It's like a... Oh, hello. Can't break any of this? And it can, eventually. Okay. So just have to break this. Because I didn't go through Tetra enough to be able to open it. stairs. Stairs that lead to it's like an old spaceship that goes nowhere. Alright, no, 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 no. Go back over here. Break the other part of this door. I didn't get sidetracked, not at all. Dooby-doo. Come on. Alright, what do? Why was there a vent that was locked? This is the dumbest place ever. Alright, how did I get into this place? So I can use that to get back out. Was it through here? It was. Great, we found something. It's fantastic. Alright. Kind of hoping that lag wouldn't kill me. That, you know, we'd be able to find it by going around there, but I guess not. Get out of here. You too. Like, there's no way to tell where to go. And we've been everywhere. This is where he came in. Been down here because it broke the door. Get out of here. Get out of here. Been through all these places. I mean, the only thing I could think of doing now is just this. Wait, there's a silverfish. So, if you're there, get out of here. Then, get out of here. It's gotta be close by, right? I mean, it's probably not on this level, it's probably down there. Got to be around here somewhere if silverfish are in the area. Or at least that you would think. Excuse me. Okay, so there's a bunch of you. But where? What's that? Dang it. Out of here. Hero. Fish! Yeah, I'll take fish. Next time I need fish, I'll have them. Back to what I was doing now. Distracted by fish. Out of here. Find it eventually. Because it's either that or we run out of fortress to destroy, really. Didn't know that was solid underneath there. Interesting. Not really helpful, but interesting, I guess. What the heck? Get out of here. Alright. Alright, so we destroyed that section. I swear to goodness, if we destroy most of this and still don't find it, I don't know. Hit the ground running. Doobie-doo. That hurt. Alright, this is irritating, to say the least. What? Oh. Alright, well, we destroyed that corner. Destroyed that corner. Destroyed most of this corner. Destroyed most of this. And we're back to the beginning again. Guess. Stairs that go down here. Go to. Stairs that go down and stairs that go back up. Alright. Let's just destroy stuff again. Doobie-doo. Alright. It's not there. It's not there. Went through that. This room was weird. Alright. What'd you get, Bat? I mean, we've destroyed, like, everything. Okay? And I still haven't found it. How do you take a whole place apart so much and not... Alright, back up here again. Stairs that go back down to where we destroyed again. I don't remember room with... I don't remember this. Hello, new area. Alright. It's definitely a different area. Because I don't ever remember mushrooms. Yeah, there's another chest. Yeah, I'll take that. There it is. You are worthless. Along with this whole place, because it doesn't have anything in it. Ugh. Alright. Oh. I could have swore you, there's a way to do it. Alright. Do-do. There we go. Light the place up. Seven. I walk through those, right? Okay, good. That would be annoying if I could. Everything else good? Fantastic. Let's make a waystone. What's this thing? Neat. Make this thing. I don't own any of those. Well, and then instead we'll just make a waypoint. So, we only have 8 of these guys. So we need 4 more. It's easy to do. We're going to go home. And then we'll run in here, actually, while we're doing that. Throw these in here. We can put this guy in there. That'll empty. Well, that's emptying. Go back here. I'm gonna kill this dragon with this minigun. It's gonna happen. It needs to happen. So we need 4 more Eyes of Ender, which means we need 4 more Ender Pearls. Which means we need to kill, I don't know, minimum 2 Endermen? Doo-doo. Come on, Ender dudes. Where you at? Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. There's one. Come here. And we got nothing? We got one. Fantastic. This will take forever. Come here. 2. Sigh. So I was just thinking about, you mentioned your texture pack, and I mean, other than the people themselves, where'd you go? Teleport away from me when I'm trying to kill you. Stupid Enderman. Where'd you go? Like, if it makes all the other people on the, well, let's just say server, look like the Among Us guys, that'd be kind of cool. But I don't know. I mean, other than that, just like any modern texture pack or something. Your buddy ran away. 4. There we go. That's all I needed. That being said, I still haven't played the game, but it's not that I don't have it. I just have not played it. So now we can go back. Sweet. And then we can do this. And we can go and Gatling gun the Ender Dragon, because that's going to happen. It needs to happen. It's happening now. Alright. That's not... That's something. Instead of being a void or whatever, it's the exact opposite. It's very angelic looking. It's interesting is what it is. We'll go up here like this. Is that all of them that we could reach without breaking the things? I think it was. Let's go over here. Break this. Come back here, break this one. Like a boss. Hey, it's an obsidian bee. That's neat. Get wrecked, Ender Dragon. Little tough. Actually, we need bottles. So let's make some bottles. Thank you. Being able to do stuff like that on the fly. Get shot at in the face. Now we can collect this while we're at it. Shoot this guy in the face some more. Can't go wrong with that. Imitation air, huh? How many bullets do I have left? Ooh, running low. Might need to make some more of those. Let's see, blaze bullet. I am trying to make bullets right now. Could you stop shooting me for a minute? I'd appreciate it. Iron bullets. Dang it all. Alright. Hey. Just using the Gatling gun to kill the Ender Dragon, that's all. Nothing to see here. Come here, buddy. There you go. That's what you get for talking smack. Now you're dead. Now you all blowed up. Yeah, I need to... Comet, you need to remind me. Because I keep forgetting to see if I can... Ooh, scans. If I can get that to work. I haven't had any luck with it, with Streamlabs. It doesn't like me. I don't know why. Let's see. Where's the egg? Do I need the egg? Not really. But it's there. And now it's mine. So there we go. We can get all sorts of fancy ore. What's this thing? Flavolite? I will take that too. I don't know what that is either. That is Nature's Spora, Rose of Obsidian. Okay. I don't know what any of this stuff does. Ender ore, sure, we'll take that. So this this end is really cool looking. Take all this stuff. Alright, we're gonna have to get into a fight with some Endermen here. Because, need some more Eyes of Ender. Alright, so we're gonna have to take this and remove that and put sure, put that one on just in case. We're gonna look at all these guys. Thank you for bringing me your stuff. I needed it. What is that? An Ender shard. Some dimensional shards, Ender dragon scales. All good things. Eggs and more pearls. There's not a lot of people here. Hey, guys over there. Come here. See how many of these guys I can get to follow me. This is kind of fun. Dooby-doo. Alright. So we've got a good number of Endermen running around after us. What do you think? Look, they're following us. They like us so much. That's pretty funny. Alright. That's enough of that. Excuse me. Thank you, Comet. I need to, I don't know what's wrong with Streamlabs. I've never been able to get it to work right. Maybe I looked at way too many Endermen. That's why I'm still using OBS Studio. Because, remember when I had the issues before Comet when, like the sound didn't work? Alright, anybody left? Anybody? Only ended up getting some. I mean, I guess saying when I had sound problems doesn't really narrow it down much. I like the way that this end looks, though. Guess we'll pick up a bunch of those. I should do that. That is a much better idea than the one I did not have. What am I doing? Got a tool for this. Hi, building gadget. You can do this, and then I don't remember what it is. Options, controls, building gadget, G. G. Stairs, please. I would like stairs to there. Excuse me? Oh, it's because they're only set at 1. There we go. Thank you. Love that tool. Before we do this, let's set a waypoint here. Sure. What did I have to come here for? Was there anything in particular that I really needed? We'll just stick our heads through this portal and shwee. That'll be fine. Or maybe we won't. Hello? Oh, what? Ooh. Isn't that fancy? Those look different. We definitely need those. Let's see. Break you. You guys look fantastic. I need some of those flowery things. And I will definitely do that. Also, come. Thanks. Thanks. Alright. Alright, that's enough. Let's go check out this forest. Swoosh. Hello, giant trees with dragon tree leaves. Ooh, those are awesome. Oh. Hello. That changed. What are these? Purple polypore. I don't know what you are, but I'm taking some. Taking some of all this stuff. This is awesome. Uh-oh. Shadow with Walker? Hey, cut it out. What is that? Needle grass. I am trying to take this tree down. If you guys could, you know, kindly stop, that'd be fantastic. I want that. I want all of this tree. See this tree? I want it all. We will also take it and put it all inside here. Shader bag, Enderman spawn egg, can't go wrong with that. Dragon tree sapling, that's fine. B, where is my fancy pick? Fancy pick. I would like this grass as well. Alright, let's move on to... Dang it. Go away. To whatever this is. Bulb moss. Do you mind? Go away. What are these? Oh, jeez! Scared the crud out of me. You could politely just... Would you come here and die, please, so you can stop being mad at me? What else do you got? I don't really care about that right now. What I do care about is this. Can I... What's that? Shadowberry seeds? Sold. What are you? Nothing. Okay. Did I get a thing? Alright. What? Oh, I'm hungry. I want one of these. Swear to goodness. What is this? Ooh, is that a Stargate? I don't know what you are, but you're pretty cool. How? Go away. Okay, we're gonna totally mark this. Where's the button? Funky portal. Cool portal-like thing. Sounds descriptive enough. Alright. So, that's pretty neat. Let's go back over here. Mushrooms? Purple bulbous oddity. Yeah, well, it certainly is. What? Isn't that cute? Hello, what are you? Endergrade. Sounds funky. Hi. uh, I'm terrible. What are those? That's interesting. Can I silky touch you? I can. What are you? And purple shroomlets. Neat. Okay. What are those? Can I have one? Hi. Come back. Come here. I don't know what you are. I know you look pretty cool. I wonder if I can get a saddle on it. Alright, where'd you go? Can I make you mad enough to come over here so I can look at you? That's all I want to know. Apparently. Doesn't look like it. Seems like they fly through everything. Which is less than helpful. I can't see what you're called. But as one does, I tried to kill it. What's this button or blinky red light thing? Also, I don't know. So I can't shoot him. Okay, good to know. Wrong button. Alright. Looks like a desert. Which is less interesting than anything else I've seen yet. What are those? Ooh, what is that? Hello. An ice starfield. Emerald ice. That's pretty cool. I would like some of this, please. Thank you. If I could stop sliding all over the place. Dense emerald ice. Fair enough. Ancient emerald ice? Uh-huh. I don't know what I can do with any of this, but I'll be darned if I'm not gonna dismantle a star. Mostly because I can, but also because I said so. Ancient emerald ice. Neat. What's this? Oh, got the end for dummies. Guess there's a book. Short guide about surviving in the extreme conditions at the end. Thank you. Or, well, welcome. And thank you. And whatever. All the things. Welcome, Sarah Roseblade. I appreciate it. Rituals? Mr. Kirk, and secret rituals that open new paths. Okay, those are interesting. An entity index. There's only 2 things. Oh, okay. Portal will be activated, but what's the portal for? infusion pedestal. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty cool. Place the main ingredient in the infusion pedestal, start the infusion, you can look up recipes. If you need to wait until the ritual is complete, and take the result. I don't know what any of that is, but I'm going to be looking into this. That's for darn tootin'. Or something. And this is awesome. The Starfield thing is really cool. Even looks neat on the little mini map. Alright, where did we come from? That way? Sure. I will definitely. I mean, obviously, I'm in the currently doing this, but you know, I will definitely look into that after the stream. It'll only be for a minute or whatever, because usually right when I end the stream is it's dinner time. But we will definitely chat. Why is hurting me? I'm confused. Okay, well that's interesting also. What Visco Isles? Fair enough. Lanterns hanging from floating out and barrens. Interesting. Is that something smoking over there? Why is smoking? It's an end fish. Bucket. Need a bucket. Ha! End fish in a bucket. I don't know what it is, but I got one. Alright. What? Excuse me? And jellyfish. Kuboza? Okay. Gelatin. Since when can't I hold my breath under whatever that is? Fishy water. It is a modded... No, it is a modded end. And I got an ender fish in a bucket, which I'm pretty excited about. And then I just killed one too. What is that? Holy cow. What are all these things? No! No, no, no! Everything's fine. Go back down. I want... No! Stop it. Okay, fine. Go. I don't know what these things are, but... What are you? Just oh, you're an end fish. What did it drop? Gelatin and fish. Okay, fair enough. Okay, this might be easier just to dig in, huh? What is that? Okay. I feel like it went down lower than this, but apparently that is very true. No. No! Just want to go down more. I want to stop going up, and I want to go down. Okay, you guys are obnoxious, you know that? Fine, I don't care about end fish anymore. Done. Float this way. Yeah, you missed the star field, Sil. That thing was pretty awesome. I assume we'll find one again, but I wanted to go down and find out what was bubbling, but you know what? We're going to do it this way, because I don't know. Oh, it's an end dungeon. Or it's a shipwreck, which is also interesting. Hey, look, there's water. What is in you? You know, whatever. Let's go see what's here. Aha! Tube worms? Tube vents? What's this thing? Sulfur ore. What are you? More sulfur ore. Okay. Did I get tube vents? Got a lot of sulfur. Alright. Neat. Oh goodness, I'm gonna fall. Alright. Yeah, here's one, I think. Nope. Yep. That sucks though, that's not really one. What else you got? Yeah, check that out, Sil. That is just pretty awesome right there. Let's see if we can get ourselves there we go. A nice little fancy screenshot. Ooh, what's that? It's so fluffy. Where are you? Mossy glow shroom log. Okay. Whoa. Hello. Can I break one? Can I have one? Can I has? No. Hi. I would like all of your glowing shroomness, please. Alright, let's just go up here like this. What's that? Cyan moss. Okay. Mossy glow shroom thing. Okay. Now it's mine. Fine, 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 fine. And interesting. Let's just organize this because it's bothering me. Keep that there too. Dragonfly thing, come here. I want to say hi with this sword. Are you indeed a dragonfly? You are. Do you give me anything? Did I get that from this? Blue vine seed. Yes, please. And I will take some of this to grow you on. Back to the dragonfly question. Come back. Why am I chasing dragonflies? I've got a gun. Doesn't seem like they drop anything. What? He's got a little hairdo. Oh. You guys are uglier. Nice. Alright. Moving on from there. Continuing in a east direction. Say it looks like a regular island. Which is good because we probably need a regular island in order to... It's a large star. Find a city. Nope, city right there. I don't recall them having green. What is going on here? I am stealing some of those, that's for darn sure. What is that? Oh, it's just the top of the thing. It's fine. It's all fine. I would like shell, please. Alright, what is high? What is this fancy green stuff? Mossy glowshroom stairs. Can I? Probably. I want these. Like all of them. I could, but that's bedrock, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. I have no idea what this is, but I'm super intrigued. Oh, no, go up. What? No. Fine. There's like little pedestals with shulker boxes. Is that a shulker spawner? Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, the bookshelf. Give me the bookshelves too. Yes, please. What is that too? I'd like to stop floating now. shulker spawner is so cool. I mean... Oh yeah, that's the same thing my son's got. He doesn't have a PC, apparently. I mean, not one that's fully together with all the parts. Excuse me. Somehow this is more obnoxious. Okay, can everybody be dead now so you can stop shooting at me? That's fantastic, thank you. Alright. Get. Alright, back to these and these and these. Alright. Can't shoot it. Sucks. Why is that one pink? Is there a difference? Well, that's neat. Certainly. I like it. I like that there's a spawner. But I was just informed that it is time for dinner. And there's magical mushrooms floating in the air in the end. So I'm gonna have to call this there. More than enough exploration and pretty awesome. I don't know why those are sitting there, but I'm not gonna turn down free XP and stuffs. But yeah, that was quite the interesting trip to the end. And we beat the game! Yay! And we're back home! Yay! And you know, we didn't die, but we got shulker boxes. That was pretty cool. They don't have anything in them, do they? That would have been pretty awesome. Came like stocked with nifty stuff because I don't know. Just because. That's still pretty cool. We got lanterns, blue vine lanterns, blue vine seeds. Cool stuff and things. Ooh, I can do wanted to do so they need to be hanging. Can they be sitting in the ground? They can. Those things are cool. I like those. Those are neat. Purple. Put these around and get rid of torches. Or I can get rid of the torch. Pretty neat. I like this. Alright. I am going to go, before I get yelled at, is there anything that we got in the quest book before I forget? She's so gonna yell at me. Not that I... Sorry? Oh. Uh-huh. Is there anything that we... What's that? It doesn't look like it. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright, that's it. I'm done. That's all the time I have. This is more than all the time. That's actually an extra hour more than I had to stream, but I got distracted in the end. Anyhow, Sarah, I will speak to you at some point in time in the Discord. Still have a good one. Comet, thank you for helping me out with the link and everything else. And I will keep that up there so I can use that link and post it on my page. Not that anybody's going to choose or look at it. Anyhow, back to work tomorrow. Another stream on Thursday. We'll see what we can do with any of the fun stuff that we found out or picked up today. Anyhow, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you have a good one. And I will talk to you next time.